The Heartland Season 20 trailer is finally here, and it doesn't feel like just another season. It feels like a warning, like the show is quietly telling us that everything we thought was permanent at Heartland Ranch is about to change, and once it does, there's no going back. Because the first look doesn't just tease new storylines, it teases a new era. Different power, different roles, different relationships, and one decision that could split this family in a way we haven't seen in years. And the wild part is, the trailer doesn't even try to soften it. It leans into the tension, the distance, and the feeling that something big is coming, whether the characters are ready or not. So yes, we need to talk about what the trailer really reveals, what it's hinting at, and why Season 20 might be the most emotional turning point Heartland has ever done. The trailer doesn't open with comfort, it opens with weight. You can feel it in the way the ranch is presented, not like a safe home, but like a place carrying too many memories and too many unfinished problems. The first look makes one thing clear right away. Heartland Ranch is still standing, but the family dynamic is not as stable as it used to be. And that's exactly why Season 20 feels different. After the chaos and betrayal that shook everything in Season 19, the trailer suggests the fallout isn't over. It's just changing shape. What happened with Wes, the cattle, and Gracie didn't only damage business, it damaged trust. It changed how people look at each other. It changed who feels safe speaking up and who feels like they have to take control. And the trailer keeps circling that theme again and again. Control. Who's running the ranch? Who's making decisions? Who's carrying the burden now that Jack is stepping back? Because let's be real, Jack taking a step back isn't just a small shift, it's a massive emotional earthquake for this family, and Heartland knows it. The show has always treated Jack like the backbone, the steady hand, the one who keeps everyone from falling apart. So when Season 20 teases him pulling away from the day-to-day, it doesn't feel peaceful, though it feels dangerous. Like taking one strong pillar out of a house that already has cracks. And that's where Lou comes in. The first look strongly points toward Lou stepping into a bigger leadership role, and honestly, that should excite people. But it should also make you nervous. Because Lou running Heartland Ranch means more pressure, more conflict, and more moments where she has to choose between what's best for business and what's best for family. And Heartland loves putting Lou in those situations because she doesn't run away from hard decisions, but she also doesn't always make them softly. If Lou is the one holding the ranch together now, we're gonna see her tested in a way we haven't seen in a long time. And here's the part that made my stomach drop a little. The trailer doesn't frame this as a temporary thing. It frames it like a handoff. Like the family is preparing for a reality where Heartland Ranch no longer revolves around the same people. That alone is enough to make Season 20 feel like the start of an ending. But then the trailer goes further because while the ranch is shifting, Amy's life is shifting even faster. The first look leans heavily into Amy and Nathan, and you can tell the show wants us to see them as a serious future, not a maybe. It's not subtle about it. There's a sense of planning, building, moving forward. Like Amy isn't just healing anymore, she's choosing something new. And if you've been watching Heartland for years, you know how big that is because Amy has always been tied to this land, this family, this identity. She's the heart of Heartland, literally. So when the trailer starts hinting that Amy might be stepping away from the ranch to build something with Nathan, it hits different. It's exciting, sure, but it also feels like a quiet heartbreak creeping in. Because what does Heartland even look like if Amy isn't there every day? What does the ranch feel like without her grounding it? Like the trailer plays with that question without asking it directly, and that's what makes it so smart. It doesn't say Amy is leaving in big, bold letters. Like it just shows you the direction the story is walking, and it dares you to pretend you don't see it. And speaking of Nathan, Season 20 isn't just giving him screen time, it's pushing him forward. The trailer suggests he's going to be more present, more involved, and more connected to the Heartland world than ever before. But that's also what makes it tense because Nathan still carries baggage. People might like him now, but trust doesn't reset overnight. The first look hints at a Nathan who is trying to prove himself again and again, not with words, but with choices. And the problem with choices is they always come with consequences. If he's stepping deeper into Amy's life, he's also stepping deeper into the family's orbit, and not everyone in that orbit is going to welcome him the same way. The trailer has this subtle feeling of not everyone is on the same page, and it makes you wonder who's going to push back. Because Heartland always looks calm from the outside, but inside it's a family full of strong personalities, old wounds, and different ideas of what loyalty looks like. So when season 20 starts stacking leadership changes on the ranch, big emotional choices for Amy, and a stronger focus on Nathan and Peter, it starts to feel like a storm being built piece by piece. And you can sense that Jack's absence from the front line is going to force other people to step into roles they didn't ask for. That's where Peter comes in too, because the trailer vibe suggests Peter isn't just around. It suggests he's relevant, like he's going to be involved in the more intense, high-stakes moments, the kind of moments where someone has to take action fast, where someone has to protect the family name, where someone has to hold the line when things get messy. And that's exactly the kind of setup that makes season 20 feel more adventurous and more risky, not in a cheesy way. In a decisions will be made that can't be undone kind of way. The trailer is basically whispering that this season is about moving forward. But moving forward doesn't mean everyone moves together. Some people move ahead, some people stay behind, and some people get left out completely. And the most suspenseful part is the first look makes it feel like the family doesn't fully realize what's coming yet. They're stepping into a new chapter thinking they're just adapting, when really they might be rewriting their entire world. One of the most interesting things about the season 21st look is how it keeps showing the ranch like it's alive, like it's watching everything happen. Because even when the trailer focuses on new beginnings, it still carries this heavy feeling underneath, like there are consequences sitting in the background waiting to be triggered. And that's why season 20 feels so suspenseful already. The trailer isn't just teasing romance or family warmth, it's teasing pressure. It's teasing that the ranch is being pulled in multiple directions at once. And honestly, that's always when Heartland is at its best. When everyone is trying to keep things together, but you can see the cracks starting to form. Because right now, the family isn't only dealing with change, they're dealing with the fact that change is happening too fast. In the trailer, Lou stepping into leadership isn't shown as some cute, she's got this moment. It's shown like a challenge, like she's holding the ranch in her hands and realizing it weighs more than she expected. And if you know Lou, you know she doesn't like feeling powerless. She wants control, she wants structure, she wants things to make sense. But the trailer makes it clear that the ranch isn't going to cooperate. There are hints of financial strain, the pressure of increased workload, and the fear that one mistake could turn into something the ranch can't recover from. And that's exactly the kind of tension that makes viewers sit forward and pay attention, because it isn't about big villains anymore, it's about reality. It's about what happens when responsibility becomes too heavy and everyone expects you to carry it without complaining. And then there's Amy. The trailer plays with Amy's emotions in a way that honestly feels almost cruel, because we can see she wants a future, she wants peace. But Heartland never lets people have peace without testing it first. The first look shows Amy in moments that feel hopeful, but also moments where she looks like she's thinking too hard, like she's trying to convince herself that she deserves happiness. And that breaks my heart a little, because Amy has been through so much. She's lost Ty, she's rebuilt her life, she's kept the ranch alive emotionally. And now that she's finally choosing something for herself, the trailer makes it feel like she might have to fight for it. And that's what makes the Amy and Nathan story feel different in season 20. It's not just romance, it feels like a decision that could change everything. The trailer strongly hints that Amy and Nathan are moving forward with the wedding plans, but it also hints that the road to that wedding is not going to be smooth. Because in Heartland, a wedding isn't just a wedding, it's a moment where everything comes to the surface. Every fear, every doubt, every opinion that people have been holding back. And you can already tell that people will have opinions about Nathan becoming a permanent part of this family. And Nathan himself, the trailer almost treats him like a ticking clock. Like he's calm on the outside, but there's something inside him that still hasn't settled. Because we all know what he went through with Gracie, and we all know how badly betrayal can reshape a person. The trailer hints that Nathan is trying to build a new life, but it also hints that he's carrying old wounds that could bleed into the new chapter. You can see it in the way the trailer frames him as both strong and uncertain, like he wants to be the man Amy can rely on. But he's also afraid of repeating past mistakes. And what makes it more intense is that the first look suggests Nathan is stepping into bigger responsibilities. Not just as Amy's partner, but as someone who has to prove his loyalty to the Heartland world. Because the ranch has its own rules. It tests people. It doesn't just accept outsiders. It watches them. And if Nathan is going to be part of this family, he's going to be tested too. And the trailer doesn't hide that. It almost feels like it's warning us that Nathan's calm and charming side might not be the whole story. At the same time, we can't ignore the way the trailer keeps teasing Peter's presence in more intense scenes. It's like the show is building Peter up to be more than just Lou's ex who pops in when needed. It feels like they're positioning him as someone who will step in when things get serious. And honestly, that makes sense. Because with Jack stepping back, someone has to fill that protector role in the family's world. Someone who can act fast when things turn ugly. The trailer hints that Peter might be that person, and if Peter and Nathan are both stepping forward at the same time, that creates a new dynamic that could either strengthen the family or completely complicate it, because two strong men trying to protect the same people can easily turn into conflict. And Heartland loves a slow building conflict. It doesn't explode immediately. It simmers, it grows, it changes relationships quietly until one day someone says the wrong thing or makes the wrong move and suddenly everything shifts. And that's what I keep coming back to when I think about this first look. It isn't just exciting, it's unsettling in a good way. Because season 20 feels like it's going to force everyone to choose where they stand. Lou running the ranch means she'll have to choose between business and emotion more than ever. Amy stepping toward Nathan means she'll have to choose between her new life and her old home. Nathan stepping deeper into the family means he'll have to choose between protecting Amy and protecting himself. Peter stepping into bigger moments means he'll have to choose between staying distant or becoming fully involved again. And the trailer keeps hinting that these choices won't just affect the characters, they will affect what Heartland is. Because if you take away Jack's leadership and you pull Amy toward a new ranch with Nathan and you push Lou into full control, you're not just changing the storyline, you're changing the heart of the show. And that's why the trailer feels so powerful, because it makes you excited, but it also makes you scared, like you're watching the beginning of something new, knowing that something old is about to fade away. The trailer also does something really smart. It quietly reminds us that Heartland isn't just about romance or ranch life. It's about family pressure. It's about what happens when people grow, change, and start wanting different things while still being tied together by history. And season 20 looks like it's going to push that pressure to the limit. Because from everything the first look is showing, we're not heading into a calm season. We're heading into a season where emotions are going to clash, loyalties are going to be tested, and decisions are going to be made in moments where nobody has enough time to think. The trailer keeps sprinkling in these small hints of tension, the kind you almost miss on the first watch, but once you notice them, you can't unsee them. It's in the way characters look at each other. It's in the pauses. It's in how certain scenes feel like people are holding back words that are too dangerous to say out loud. And those are always the moments that lead to big heartbreak later. One of the biggest tensions the trailer seems to be building is the question of what Heartland Ranch even represents anymore. Because for Jack, it's legacy. For Lou, it's responsibility. For Amy, it's home. But for Nathan, it might be something else entirely. And that difference matters, because when someone comes into a family with their own idea of what home should be, it can change everything. The first look makes it feel like Amy and Nathan are genuinely trying to build something together, but it also makes it feel like the moment they do, it creates distance between Amy and the ranch. And that's the part that really hits hard. Because Amy has always been the soul of that place, the one who heals horses, heals people, and somehow keeps everyone grounded. So if Amy starts shifting her attention toward building a new ranch with Nathan, it doesn't just affect her, it affects everyone around her. And you can tell the show knows how emotional that will be. The trailer doesn't show Amy leaving dramatically, it shows her moving slowly, like she's being pulled towards something she wants. But every step away from Heartland costs her something inside. And then there's Lindy. Even though the trailer doesn't focus heavily on her, her presence in this storyline adds so much emotional weight, because Amy isn't just choosing Nathan for herself, she's choosing a future for her daughter, and that comes with fear. What if it doesn't work? What if Lindy struggles? What if Amy regrets it? The first look hints at sweetness between them, yes, but it also hints that Amy is trying to create stability in a way she hasn't had to since Ty's death. And stability is hard when your life is built on change. So while the trailer gives us hope, it also gives us this underlying anxiety that things might not stay happy for long. Because in Heartland, happiness always comes with a price. That's just the rule. Another major thing the trailer teases is the shift in Jack's role, and I don't think people are talking about how painful that might actually be. Because Jack stepping back isn't just about age or rest, it's about him realizing that the family is moving forward without him in the same way, and that hurts. It's subtle, but you can almost feel that emotional sadness in the first look, like Jack is watching his world change. And that creates a new kind of tension, because Jack is not the kind of man who wants to be a spectator. He's always been involved, always been the voice of reason, always been the backbone. So if he's stepping away even a little, it raises a scary question. What happens if something goes wrong and Jack isn't there to stop it? And Heartland loves making us feel that fear, because Jack has always been the safety net. If the safety net moves, everyone else has to learn to fall differently. And honestly, I think this is where season 20 will get the most intense, because with Jack stepping back, the adults in this family will have to become even more adult. Lou will have to be tougher, Amy will have to be braver, and the men stepping forward, Nathan and Peter, will have to carry more weight than they expected. But carrying weight doesn't always bring people closer. Sometimes it breaks them. The trailer hints that Lou running the ranch will create conflict in ways she might not anticipate. Because when you become the leader, everyone suddenly has an opinion about how you lead. And Lou has never been someone who enjoys being questioned. So if the ranch faces problems, business problems, horse problems, financial problems, Lou might start making decisions that cause friction with the people she loves most. And the show will absolutely use that to create emotional drama, because it's the most real kind of drama there is. Family drama. And here's the part that made me the most excited, but also the most nervous. The trailer hints at new threats, not necessarily another big villain like Wes, but threats in a more realistic way. It feels like season 20 is going to bring challenges that can't be solved with one punch or one confrontation. We're talking about difficult choices, financial pressure, maybe even legal issues, maybe even bigger ranch rivalries. The trailer gives this vibe that the Heartland world is expanding again. Like the ranch will have to fight to survive, not just emotionally, but practically. And when a ranch is fighting to survive, people change. They become desperate. They become protective. They become willing to do things they normally wouldn't. And that's the exact kind of setup that creates suspense, because if you really look at what season 20 is setting up, it's a season where everyone's identity is being questioned. Lou becomes the leader, Nathan becomes the future, Peter becomes the protector, Jack becomes the elder stepping back, and Amy becomes the one standing in the middle, trying to hold on to her past while reaching for her future, and you already know that doesn't end without tears. The trailer doesn't say it out loud, but it makes you feel it, that this season will force Amy to decide what matters more, staying where she's always belonged, or finally choosing the life she's been afraid to claim. And whatever she chooses, someone is going to get hurt. That's the suspense. That's the heartbreak waiting underneath the hope.